What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. What's up, Lambeau? Dubai. What's up? 16 amazing people. Let's go ahead and tap. It is that time of the day where we check in on our mind, y'all. Everybody coming into this room right now, I need you to put your heart and your mind in position to get your the support that you need. Today is all about support. All about support for you. Let me open up my information. For those that are in the room, if you have a question today that you would like for me to answer, I am asking that you would hit me up on the clickable option under my bio. It's going to say ask a therapist. You're more than welcome to send a question to me and we will process it together. Everybody in this room, I need you to tap and share. Y'all know I ask the same thing every day. Tap and share. That is how we are able to bring people into the room to get the support that they need. This is all about mental health. Thank you for those who came in and showed love to the host. I appreciate you. All my subscribers in the room, welcome. Yes, I do still do lives at night, but if you pay attention to my schedule, it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and not every night. Boundaries are necessary. I appreciate you for asking. Everybody in this room, this is not the vibe room. This is the mental health check-in. Real quick, because we got on a little late, I'm going to go ahead and get started. The numbers will either go up, go down. You will either share the live out or not. You know, I can't keep, begging y'all to tap and share. I'm just not willing to keep doing that. And this is why I have reduced the amount of times I do lives, because so many people out there don't follow instructions. It just makes it super frustrating. And I'm working on making sure my mental health is together. So with that, it's important that I maintain my boundaries as well. And it's 46 people in the room. 46 people in the room. And we're going to get started momentarily. If you all have a question, I encourage you to go to the clickable option under my bio and ask the question. If you ask the question in the chat, I'm pretty confident that I will not respond. Shima, Kat, all of y'all in here, I appreciate you all for just showing so much love. And for those that come in the room and show that level of love, you already know that this contributes to free coaching sessions. I appreciate you, Kat. Thank you for coming and sending love from the Mayo family. I really appreciate you and your husband. I need folks to tap and share. I see my girl Shin is in the room. Kat is still throwing crowns out there. It's all love. I appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and get started and give folks a chance to just vent. This is your time right now just to vent what is on your mind. HLA, butterflies in the room, crowns in the room. That is just a reminder that we're royalty and we deserve to fly high and fly free like the butterfly. I appreciate it. Everybody in here, go ahead. Tell me how you feel today. What is on your mind? This is so important. Kat, I appreciate you. Shima says I'm struggling. We're going to talk about that in a second. Shima says I'm struggling. What's up, Jen? Shima says I'm struggling. All right. Everybody in this room. Ashley says I'm stressed. It's Friday, y'all. We done made it to the end of the week. We're going to talk about this level of stress. If you all do not listen to anything else I say, I need you to tap this screen. Our room has never been this low. Now, it's bad enough that we get a lot of slack from TikTok, but we can't sabotage ourselves. If you do nothing else in this room, I need you to tap and share on this screen, y'all. Please tap and share. I don't want to beg. Destiny says my financial state is at its lowest. I've been going through for this over a year. If you have a question, Destiny, click out of my live, go to the clickable option under my bio, and send your question there. Okay, I need you all to please follow instructions. Ronnie B, I'm trying to do a really good thing, but I need people to follow instructions. I need you all to follow instructions. If you have a question, click out of my live, go to the clickable option. It's the only link that is under my bio. Go to that link, send your question to where it says ask a therapist, and I promise you I will answer your question. But I need folks to please follow the instructions. That is so imperative. Okay, let's go ahead. I see 3 people vented today. Anybody else got anything on your mind? This is your time and your space to do that. We're going to have a conversation, but we're definitely going to give you a space to just vent. Sometimes we just need to vent and get it off our mind. Y'all, today I'm absolutely frustrated, and I'm going to go ahead and be 100% transparent, because the same thing I ask of you, I'm going to give it. I am very frustrated, y'all. I've really worked hard. Y'all have no idea how hard as a live creator I work. I have put my content on the side to really boost these rooms, and it really bothers me when I come into these rooms and I have to beg people to tap a screen and to share a live out. Do you realize how much that hurts me as a live creator? It's bad enough, y'all, that we deal with so many shadow bans from TikTok. But when you come in the room and you don't tap and you don't share, it hurts me. It hurts me. It hurts Ronnie B. So if you want to find a way to hurt me, you are. And I'm saying that very transparent, because it makes me feel like, why am I even on here? I could go ahead and book these free coaching sessions and do something else. It's really disheartening, y'all. We got 29 people in the room. We've never had 29 people in the room. And we all have the power to change that number. We all in this room have the power to change that number. It is very hard for a live creator. Very hard for a live creator. And it's very disheartening when I get off of, y'all, I've been up, I didn't sleep but 5 hours, setting up everything, setting up spreadsheets and everything to provide these free coaching sessions. I get up, I had to go to the orthodontics this morning, so my mouth is hurting already. I get on 3 different sessions today. Get on here, running late, because I just got off a session. Didn't take a break for myself. Get on a session. I got to beg people to share. I got to beg people to tap the screen. How? Why? Why? So we have some questions that come in. I can't even get into the topic because we're so busy trying to keep the room at a place where people can get the support that they need, that I don't even want to feel like I'm fussing. But y'all got to help me help other people. It just doesn't work by you coming in the room. You got to help me help other people. You got to help me, because it burns me out and it creates a space where I don't want to come on here. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to be present. But when I come in the room, okay, and people come in here and they don't tap and share, I need you to know that grinds my gears more than anything, y'all. Help me help the room. Help me help the community. Help me by following the instructions. Okay? Now, we're going to get to these questions. But today, I have to officially declare this as a safe space for everyone in the room. This is officially a safe space. So you are able to support. You are able to speak up and show support to one another in this room. This is a safe space. And for those who have tapped and shared, I appreciate you. If you have tapped and you have shared, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to the people who literally come in here and just sit. And it's like, I'm going to get everything I can, but I'm not going to share it. Do you realize how many people are going to die today because they don't have encouragement? I need you to understand how serious mental health is for me. People are contemplating right now, unaliving themselves because they don't have an option. So we don't have an excuse to come in the room and not share. We don't have an excuse. Okay? Absolutely, Kat. It's the freest thing you can do. It's tap and share. Tap and share. The more you tap, the more people come in, the more people are exposed. It's amazing that we're in the rankings. That's great. But it doesn't mean a thing if we're not promoting the room from within. It doesn't mean a thing to me. Yeah, I'm not a rankings achiever. I don't get a thrill off of that. What I get a thrill off of is being authentic, genuine, and supporting and helping people get to the best version of themselves. That is what I'm passionate about. HLA, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I'm telling y'all right now, it hurts my feelings 100% when I come in this live every day and people just sit. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, y'all. I love y'all. But help me help this community. We're doing an amazing thing and we can't do it by ourselves. Absolutely, Kat. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get in with it, y'all. So today I want to just give a conversation. I just want to give a talk about understanding that if it ain't broke, you still are responsible to fix it. Y'all know that old phrase that says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, that's an old school phrase. But I'm needing you to know today that if you see something and it don't look broke, you still are responsible to fix it. I need to tell you that today because so many people are so complacent in their life right now. They're complacent in their life right now because they are like, well, it's all right. It ain't that broke. It ain't that bad. It ain't that messed up. And because of that mindset, we don't feel the need to fix the areas of our lives. Let me tell you this 100%, Melody, I appreciate you. Let me tell you this 100%. There's always room for improvement, even when things are going well. I'll say it again. There is always room for improvement, even when things are going well. Yesterday, y'all, we talked about literally checking in on your mind, checking in on your thoughts, checking in on your emotions, checking in on yourselves, because that's so important. It is absolutely important, but it's not enough to just check in if we're not willing to improve the areas of our lives that we still feel like are, that we feel like they are. No. There's always room to do better. And I want to encourage you on that today, because there are people in this room and y'all know I'm very instinctive. I didn't have anything planned. I just pushed it out of my gut today. Literally. I need you to know that you can always improve on some area in your life. And when we start to get to a place where we get content and we get complacent, that is when our emotions go haywire and we begin to start a process of spiraling. Sometimes, y'all, we keep ourselves in our own cycle because we don't feel the need to work on things because they are. No, there's always room to make something better. Anybody ever had a job and anybody ever got an evaluation? And I don't know about you all, and I've been a supervisor at different employers, at different employments or whatever. But when I do my evaluations, I always give, like, if they're doing excellent, I give a 4 out of a 5. And I do a 4 out of 5 because no matter how well you're doing, there's always room for improvement. I need to remind you of that today. Wherever you are in life, there's always room for you to do better. Do not allow yourself to get stuck and complacent in where you are. Process where you are and continue to push yourself to do better. I'm telling you all right now. We all have room for improvement. And I promise you, I'm going to give you room to speak because I know that there are at least 5 of y'all in here that have at least one thing that you know you need to work on. Let's talk about it. Tell me in the chat. What is something right now in your life, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, financial, whatever? What are things right now in your life that you know that you can do better? Let's talk about it. Tell me in the chat. What is it? What is it? Consistency. Good job. Thank you. Thank you, Shima, for being transparent. I appreciate you. Expressing myself. Saying no more. Consistency. Let's keep going. What are things that you know you can perfect? Adjusting to motherhood. Absolutely. Communication. Great. Let's talk about it. Patience. All right. Let's keep going. Keep going. There are things that we know we can do better on. I don't know how to say no. Thank you, Melody, for that honesty. Eve, communication. Absolutely. Y'all, the things getting out of my head, being adamant about things I accept. Okay, saying setting more boundaries, my attitude, communicating better, procrastination, speaking up more. Y'all, this is what I'm talking about right here. Anger, accountability, setting boundaries. This is what I'm talking about. I have a problem expressing my feelings, boundaries, holding myself accountable, saying no, putting myself first. There's always room for improvement, and you all just identified the areas where you can improve the most. Now let's go deeper, because y'all know I'm an interactive therapist, so I'm not just going to talk at you. We're going to talk together. Everybody in this room that listed something. I don't remember what everybody listed. Then we're going to get into the question. But everybody in this room, the things that you just listed that you said I can do better, what is your game plan? Let's set a game plan, because it's not just enough to announce what you need to do better. Now we need to put a plan of action into place. I don't know if you've ever owned a business, or I don't know if you've ever had to make a tough decision, but this is where we do the plan of action. Hey, what's up, sweet? This is where we do the plan of action. The plan of action comes in when we identify the problem. Understand what I'm saying? When we start to identify the problem, we now have a responsibility to create a plan of action. Getting up and moving in the moment, not waiting. Yes. What's up, T-Baby? Everybody in this room, take 10 minutes a day to do something. Absolutely. Yes. Let's do it. Find ways to cope with my anger. Absolutely. Let's do it. Stop expecting. Shima, you just said something right there. Stop expecting people to change. Now, I tell y'all all the time, we are not in control of anyone else's emotions but our own. All right? As messed up as it is, we can't control with anything. Absolutely, Kat. Accepting the changes. And can we just stop and talk about acceptance? Acceptance is one of the most powerful things that we can do to create change in our lives. If you don't hear anything else I say, coming to a place of acceptance is really the foundation for where change takes place. Real talk. And I'm not just talking about like the loss, like somebody passing away or something like that. I'm talking about literally changes in your income, changes in your relationship status, whatever the change is. We need to get to a place where we are willing to accept reality. Y'all, I literally just had a conversation today about processing reality versus perception. Sometimes the way we perceive things is not really reality. And when we walk in the perception of things, we often deceive ourselves. I need you to tap into the reality. The reality of it is some of us are flat out lazy. The reality of it is some of us are flat out mean. The reality of it is some of us are literally so jacked up in ourselves that we couldn't love anybody else if we wanted to. The reality of it is that we don't even get along with ourselves. So how in the world can we get along with anyone else? The reality, y'all, not in what you want to see change, but what is the reality of your situation? I just said something right there. When you deal with the reality of your situation, you can process it a whole lot more differently. Literally, y'all. Living in the reality of who you are and who you are not. Y'all, that's the definition of transparency. Understanding who you are and processing who you are not. That's transparency. And a lot of us can't be transparent. A lot of us can't be transparent because we avoid the reality. We live in a false truth of what life is for us. We live in a false truth. Let's talk. Let's go there today. Let's literally, y'all, go there today. Many of us don't live in the reality. We live in the perception of what we want things to be. And it causes us, y'all, to deceive ourselves, y'all. We deceive ourselves so much. It's not even funny. Let me get into a question and we're going to get back into this. All right. I have a hard time expressing myself to my husband due to past trauma. How can I let him know I love him so he won't feel like I don't? Well, I have so many things to say about this. So you have a hard time expressing yourself to your husband due to past trauma. The first things first, you got to process your past trauma. Because if you force yourself to communicate with somebody, it's only an act. It's not genuine. Okay? That's number one. Whatever that past trauma is that caused you to have communication issues, it's time for you to work on them. Okay, you can't hide them anymore. It's time for you to work through them, because that is the core of why your communication is off, not anything else. But you said, how can I let him know I love him so he won't feel like I don't? Now, this is where I come in with love. Love is something that, yes, it can be expressed, yes, it can be felt, but love is something that we should know. Love is something that is felt without y'all. Somebody go to Latoya's live and let her know that we're in the mental health check-in, and I'm right in the middle of talking. So Latoya was somebody we battled a couple weeks ago. Somebody can drop into Latoya's battle and let Latoya know that I'm not ignoring the invites, but I need to get this out. Okay, I need to get this out. So yeah, how can I let him know I love him so much? Love is something that is felt, absolutely, Shima, when it's most genuine. Absolutely. So we have to get to a place, if you're not genuine within yourself, because you're not processing your own trauma, then you're not going to be genuine with anyone else. There are people in this live right now, I can say, y'all, I love y'all so much, and you will actually feel it, because you know, even though you've never physically met me, that I'm genuine. And with that being said, that's the same way in any relationship that you have. Sometimes love doesn't even have to be spoken to be felt and understood. So the first things first, to this person that asked this question, I need you to process your trauma. And if you ask me, how do I process my trauma? You need to either deal with it within yourself, if you're mature enough to do that, but deal with it within yourself and actually take a moment to process. Wait a minute. This is what happened to me. This is where it put me, and this is what I need to do to heal from it. You gotta be willing to do that with yourself. All right, let's move forward. Next question says, I'm failing mentally. I'm over the I want to give up stage, but I need to find my hold on. I'm failing mentally. I'm over the I want to give up stage, but it's the I need to find myself stage that is the hardest. How do I find myself again? You find yourself again when you deal with the reality of who you are, where you are, as you are right now. And I know it's like, well, honey, yeah, you saying all this stuff. I know it seems like it's so hard, but when you really take yourself out of the let's be honest, y'all. A lot of us are stuck with what we want to impress people. We want people to see us. We want to be noticed and seen. People have that desire. I get it, right? But sometimes we need to get into our own sacred place in our home and deal with the reality of who we are. Be real with yourself, y'all. What's up, Camille? Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. So many of us play roles on a day-to-day basis that we get so caught up in being an employee, being a mama, being a wife, being a cousin, being a sister, being all these other things that we forget who we are at the core. That's why I encourage you to take time for yourself, because when you take time for yourself, you have no other choice but to deal with yourself in the role that you are in, and that is just you. We avoid sometimes, y'all. I'm telling you, we avoid so many times dealing with ourselves because of the roles that we play in the lives of other people, to the point that is who we attach our identity to, and our core person, we don't know who we are. If I asked you right now, as a matter of fact, I am going to ask you right now, because this is an interactive. I need you right now, first 5 words to describe yourself. I need you to put it in the chat. What are 5 words right now to describe yourself that don't have anything to do with you being a mama, that don't have anything to do with you being a wife, that don't have anything to do with you being any other role in anybody else's life? What are 5 things about you? Go ahead, tell me right now, and watch how hard it takes for some of you all to answer that question. And I'm going to tell you this not to be funny, but it's hard to answer that question because we dive into other roles that we play in the lives of other people that we forget who we are. I said 5 things. 5 things. 5 things. What are 5 things about yourself? 5 things about yourself that doesn't have anything to do with anybody else in your life. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Because that tells me if we have a hard time identifying 5 things about us, that we are not spending enough time here. We're not spending enough time here, and we're spending way too much time. Y'all, I know. And I feel somewhat emotional saying this, y'all, because it's real. So many of us, we dive into the roles that we play for other people that we cannot identify who we are. Some of us are unrecognizable to ourselves when we look in the mirror. It's tough. But I guarantee you by tomorrow, you will have 5 words. You will have 5 words. Sherry says, procrastinator, loving, genuine, moody, talkative, absolutely, powerful, selfless. Okay, that's 3. Creative, giver, artist, foodie, free spirit, loves adventure, awesome, resilient, strong, loving, kind, struggling. It literally, y'all, I know it hit. And I don't even, sometimes I say things I don't even want to say because it hits me too. Like at the end of the day, we have to really spend time within. We have to. So this person that asked the question that said, I'm past the giving up stage, but now I'm trying to find myself. You find yourself when you're able to sit with yourself and understand who you are as it pertains to just you and no one else, no other role that you play. I know you got a good job that's paying good money and you living your best life. I get it, right? But that's not who you are. That is what you do, but that's not who you are. I want to know the core of your heart. I want to know the core of your thoughts. I want to know the core of your spirit. I want to know where you want to see yourself in the next 5 years, not where your job wants to see you, but where you want to see you. Everybody in this room, you have an identity outside of any other role that you play in the life of other people, and it's time for you to tap into it. It's time for you to tap into it, because when you tap into it, you begin to see things within yourself that are broken that also need to be fixed. Or you start to see some things that's like, all right, I'm okay with this area, but I can still improve. Because we're not going to forget the topic of the conversation today. You know, that old saying that says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Today, I'm saying there's always room for improvement. I don't care if it's not broken. There's always room to be better. To be better. All right, let's go. Next question says, I just been diagnosed with a form of cancer, and I hate to hear that. Absolutely hate to hear that. Any support? Let me tell you something to this person right now. Y'all, I don't even want to make you cry. I don't. It is not my desire to make you cry, but I want you to know that there is life outside of the roles that you play, and it's time for you to tap into you. To this person that has a illness that they've been diagnosed, I just want to send you, first of all, positive healing vibes. All right, let me tell you something cool about the lungs, and I ain't no doctor or anything like that, but I just love, the body. I love it. And so one of the things about the lungs is that they heal themselves in a year time. They absolutely heal themselves. So I know that, when illnesses come, I'm very realistic in understanding the realist part of a disease or illness. But I also understand holistic living as well. I like to talk to you off the grid and just kind of tap into. Y'all didn't know that the lungs in within a year's time, they can heal themselves, right? I think it's a very beautiful thing. Every organ in our body renews itself, y'all, and sheds itself within a certain time frame. And I wish I had like nurses in here who, I'm sure somebody in here can concur with that. Like it really does happen. So I want to just encourage you. I know it's something going on with your lungs, but I know that we're just sending positive energy your way, because I know alone that can be discouraging and bring about some sadness and just feeling overwhelmed and all of those things. But we just want to encourage you today to let you know that you are amazing. And despite what has been diagnosed over you, it does not change who you are. Okay? I appreciate you. This is deep. This is deep today, y'all. We going in today. All right. So back to the topic at hand. I appreciate everybody for the positive words. Back to the topic at hand. Perfectly imperfection. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. So much. And thank you for just showing love and support in the room. All right. Let's get back in, y'all. Who are you outside of the roles that you play for other people? Who are you? Do you like yourself? I want you to answer this question. Do you like yourself when you look at yourself in the mirror? And I'm not just talking about what you're looking like, but do you actually like yourself? I ain't say love. I said, do you actually like yourself? Because, so somebody says, okay, I'm lost. I love myself. Absolutely. Okay. Most of the time. Okay. I love y'all in this room because we just transparent. Sweet Cream says, I don't know. I'm kind, caring, giving, beautiful, fun. Absolutely. I really don't know myself. Okay. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes. No. Okay. I got mixtures of answers, y'all. Y'all, I'm just grateful that y'all are here in the room. Right? I'm just grateful that y'all are coming into the room and venting and showing love. It is hard, y'all. It's hard. You can love yourself all day long. I love me. But do you like yourself? Right? You know how we love people on a day-to-day that we really don't like. Like, I'll give you an example. Somebody in this room probably don't like they probably don't like their mother, but they love their mama because their mama is their mama. But they probably don't like them, right? It's a different. Cash out. You're in the wrong room, baby. This is not the vibe room. Pay attention to the cadence in the room. Pay attention to the cadence in the room. I've always loved my personality. Honestly, I don't think I like who I am. Okay, amen to that. Okay, me and my right, we got family members that we like, we love, but we don't necessarily like. That's just real. I just wanted to know, do you like yourself? And for those who said, wait a minute, I don't like myself. It's okay, Cash. I don't like myself. We now have to create an action plan. Notice everything that we create, we find a problem with, we got to create an action plan. And I know it seems like I just got a plan for everything. But if you was at work and there was a problem at work, you'd have to create an action plan at work. What's the difference with you being at home, living within yourself? The same principles that we practice in the lives of other people every day, we got to bring them principles back to ourselves. We got to bring those principles back to ourselves. I need you to understand that who you are is very important, and you are worth the time. All that time. What's up, Hydra, man? I appreciate the love, sir. I really appreciate you. I really, really, really appreciate you, Hydra, and your wife. I really appreciate you. All the love and the support that you are showing, right, to other people on a day-to-day. You got to begin to pour that into you. You have to. You have to. I just love all of y'all, man. I love all of y'all. And I know that these be tough conversations, but the only thing I really am looking forward to is making you think. Oh, I made your wife. Oh my God, Kat, don't be telling Hydra I'm making you cry. I ain't got all nervous now. Hydra big. I can't fight. I'm just playing, Hydra. I'm just playing. No, but seriously, I think it's very important that we start tapping into those areas and perfecting the things that are I appreciate you, Hydra. Same. I just really think that we need to do the leg work, y'all. We got to do the leg work. We have to do the leg work. It's time for us to do the leg work. All right? I don't see any questions coming in, y'all. And so Shima said this is very deep. I'm not trying to be deep. I just want to have the conversation. I feel like I said everything I needed to say. And I feel like we've been on only 34 minutes. Y'all gotta help me. Help me. Help me. And all the love to Mayo family, y'all. All the love, Mayo family. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. I need it to be deep. I try to just talk on a very, just natural level. Coco says I always hit I'm not trying to, but I do appreciate you all receiving it because it matters. It matters, y'all. Show love, y'all. Yes, Holly, I will be on later on. It is Friday, so I will be on tonight for the vibe room. But y'all, I think these. Oh, let me say this. So if you go to the clickable option under my bio, it's the only link there. All right, because there's some people in here. I saw somebody earlier saying that they were in a financial bind, couldn't really afford the support. Y'all, listen. I need you to go to the clickable option under my bio. If you want a free coaching session, it's there. Clickable option. Fill out the information. And register. Y'all, I have gotten 30. I'm very transparent. I've gotten 30 requests this week And for those that I have not reached out to yet, I am working as my own admin right now. So I'm not only doing my own therapy sessions for my business during the day, I'm doing, the lives, and then I'm doing, I got my hands in every pot right now. So I appreciate you. Hydro just contributed to free coaching sessions, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Hydro, no, we got a love relationship, and I appreciate that. But if you need that support, listen, we offer free coaching. We offer free coaching sessions. Go if you are ready though. Don't just go because it said free and you just like let me just no go when you are ready. Okay, go when you are ready and sign up. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Sherry in the room. Sharing the room. Listen, it's all love in here. For those, and I don't see any requests coming in. So I think some people get nervous. I had some people say, no, take my name off the list. It's okay. Listen, I'm getting on the coaching I need it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sherry, absolutely. I appreciate you all. And I love that y'all have such a genuine, loving spirit because this really works, y'all. I have 4 free coaching sessions that I'm providing today. And I'm super excited about that. I'm putting it into my day-to-day schedule, y'all. My schedule is back to back. But I would not choose to do it any other way. Ghost Rock, what's up? All right. Shan, Beehives. All right. So, y'all, I think I said everything I needed to say. It was a lot. But for everything that you find in your life that is a problem, remember this. For everything that you find in your life that is a problem, I need you to create an action plan for a solution. That is flat out what it is. Scholar, absolutely. That is flat out what it is. For those that say I procrastinate, for those that say, I have a hard time with this, I have a hard time with this, I have a hard time with anger, create an action plan. Something that is literally like something that is measurable, something that you can do to actually get you to a better place. I'm telling you, I'm not just giving you tools to just say, hey, I'm pulling this out my head and saying, what's up, Chicago's with the hand heart. I'm not just pulling it out my behind, y'all. All right. I'm telling you how to be your own therapist. I'm teaching you how to be your own therapist because guess what? Therapy is something that, yes, whether you have a therapist physically in your life or not, you can process your own life's concerns. How do I actually deal with making this steps when I know I need to do something that's really holding me back? How do I deal? And Shima, usually I do not answer questions in the chat, but I'm literally gonna get off in a few minutes, so I'm gonna do it right now. But normally, y'all go to the link in like the thing. Y'all know the thing. The option in my bio. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I say. Anyways, how do I actually deal with making? Hold on. The steps when I need to know what to do, but something is really holding. If something is holding you back, then you got to deal with the thing that's holding you back. It's that simple. Deal with what's holding you back. What is holding you back? Deal with it. We are so afraid sometimes, y'all, to deal with what is holding us back. Real talk. Like you are literally telling me the answer to your question. I want to do something, but this is holding me back. Then process what that thing is that's holding you back. It's that simple. It's like, it's not even rocket science. Deal with what's holding you back. When you deal with what's holding you back, guess what? You can actually progress. Progress. You can. Does that make sense? Because sometimes I feel like I'm saying, my problem is okay, Shan, my problem is I overthink the process. Shan, then you have to, if you're overthinking, that means that you're under preparing. Hear what I just said. If you are overthinking, that means that you're under preparing. Whatever it is that you're overthinking, I need you to sit down for a second and write it down because thoughts are here. And oftentimes when we overthink, it's because we feel out of control of something and we're unassessing the thing that we feel out of control of. Or over processing the thing that we feel out of control of. I think that's what I said, but sometimes it's just hard to do with it. Everybody that overthinks in this room. You got all these thoughts right here. I just wish people would listen. Like I'm telling you, I love all of y'all so much. And it seems so simple. I know you'd be like, oh yeah, Ronnie just throwing that out there like here. Okay. I know that, Ronnie just throwing this out. I'm telling y'all, those who overthink, it is because you feel out of control. Write down those things that you're overthinking and create an action plan. I'm telling you. So if I'm overthinking, okay, my health, I don't want to gain weight. And I'm just using this as a small example. I just feel big all the time. I just don't feel like myself. I just don't feel good. I don't want to eat this. I don't want to eat that. Write it down and create an action plan. Literally. When you create an action plan, you believe it or not, you're making whatever it is that you're thinking on so much an actual reality by writing it down, and you're creating a plan. So now you know what to do every time those thoughts come up in your head. I'm giving you simple facts, y'all. I'm literally giving you simple facts that help to improve your thought process. I promise you, y'all, I cannot make this up. Y'all, when I'm overwhelmed, I have to make a to-do list and say, wait a minute. These are the things that are in my head, racing thoughts. These are the racing thoughts in my head. So let me write it down. When I write it down, I make it a real thing. And I'm telling you, when you make it real and you create an action plan, now you're holding yourself accountable to what's real. Y'all, the only thing therapy is bringing the things that you have ruminated on to reality. Once you bring it to reality, you can create your own solution. I'm telling y'all right now, when you bring it to reality and you make it a real situation, you can create a solution. You really can. And these are not things that I'm just teaching you from a book. I didn't learn this in my master's. I learned this through dealing with my own stuff. I learned this through going through therapy and teaching myself how to be my own therapist and actually working the process myself and actually pushing through this so that I can help other people be their own therapist. It's literally just me passing it forward for free. Literally passing it forward for free. Because you're worthy and you deserve it. You're worthy and you deserve it. You deserve to live a life where you don't have to overthink. You deserve to live a life where you don't have to feel like, oh man, there's just nothing else I could. You deserve to live a life where you are in a space where you're like, all right, I'm good. And when I'm not good, guess what? I can create this action plan to create a space where I'm okay. Like literally, y'all, I want to empower you to be better. Because you deserve it. You're worth it. You need it. It is for you. There's no exception to it. Absolutely, Scholar. And for those, listen. I got a request today for free coaching. Oh, I got a question. Hold on. And I'll finish my thought. How do I stop internalizing? Yo, I just said it. I know. That's why I say I wish you all would listen, and I'm not suggesting that you're not listening, but sometimes it seems so simple that you want to make it more complex. I'm telling you, how do you stop internalizing? Write it down and make it real. Whatever it is that you're internalizing, those thoughts are real. So if you're internalizing how worthless you feel, write down the fact that I feel worthless. Write down every thought that's coming up from an internalized place. Write it down and create an action plan. If I feel worthless, what are the things that I'm surrounded about? Like, what are the things that I'm surrounded by that make me feel worthless? Okay, it's like, y'all, it's like doing math, like problem solving. You know, in math, and I'm not good at math, so I'm not even gonna give an example. But y'all know when y'all had like the little division sign, you had like a 9, and then you had something else on the inside of the box, and you had to work through the problem. That is exactly what you're doing in your mind. Everything that you're internalizing, I just need you to bring it out. Write it down. Make it real. Some of us, we can't process it because it's so busy on the inside of us, tearing us up, that we can't even pull it. Pim the parentheses. X. I know that's... Please excuse my dear aunt. No. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Subtraction was at the end of that. Y'all are funny, but seriously, we got to work the process. And one day, y'all, I'm going to change my setting because I got to come up out of my office. I work here. I do the vibe room and all this stuff here. I'm going to get outside, y'all. I'm telling y'all, one day I'm going to have a whole board behind me. We're going to work the whole process. We're going to use somebody's life as an example and work the whole process on how you stop the internalizing. For real. I'm telling you. That was good. This was good day. Good day. We've had a good week, y'all. Mental health check-in has been really good this week, and I appreciate everybody who has participated, everybody who has shown love in a special way. Listen, I'm telling you, everything that you show love and do in this room, y'all, goes to free coaching session. And of course, Angie's got to come in. Angie's got to come in and bring up the rear. There she go. As I'm talking about it, you know, everything that you send into this room, y'all, brings in more love and support. I'm telling y'all, if you are ready, all right, if you are ready, get in. Y'all is if you are ready, get into that clickable option, y'all. Schedule for a free coaching session. We're making it happen. We got 30 on the table right now. So guess what? Be patient. We're going to get you in. We're going to get you in. Fill out the questions. Once they come in, I print them out and I get you in. I get everything plugged. I send you an email and we work through the thing. I need you all, y'all. People are believing in this. People believe in this. Get in. Get in. Get in and schedule you a free coaching session. How often does that happen? Free. Make it happen. But only if you're ready. Only if you're ready. Because the way y'all, you know, y'all say I be making y'all cry. I ain't trying to make nobody cry. But I am going to be 100% honest. I believe in living in the reality. Not just in the perception of things. But in the reality of where you are right now. Who you are and who you are not. And making it make sense for you. So when you're ready, I'll be waiting. Y'all continue to take care. Poke the bear. Poke the bear. It's worth it. Is Jen in the room? I gotta announce something to Jen before I leave. Jen, y'all, she's a part of the village. Is Jen in the room? Purple. I got purple. Jen requested that I get purple bands. I got 2 bridges, y'all. So bear with me tonight if I'm hunched over with ice in my mouth. We're going to still rock out in the vibe room. But I'm in a little bit of pain. But nonetheless, y'all, I appreciate all the love. Shima, contributing to the free coaching sessions, y'all. Yes, Jen. I knew you would appreciate that. Everybody in this room, catch me back here tonight. I will be on about 8 o'clock. I'm not going to wait to 8:30. I'll probably be on right here at 8 o'clock. So come in ready with your tap and your share. All right, we're gonna be on and we're gonna just have a good time. I love all of y'all. Y'all continue to take care of yourself. Listen, don't forget, create an action plan. You need an action plan. Huge. It's all right, baby. It's all right. Create an action plan. Oh, also, I need some support. I need to know if there's somebody who knows how to upload videos onto YouTube. I'm gonna need some help with that. In the upcoming days, I would like to post these on YouTube, and I need somebody who can teach me how to do it. If you know how to do it, inbox me. Please inbox me. T-Baby said that's super easy. Well, guess what? Ronnie B, I love learning, but sometimes if it ain't my genre, I don't want to do it. Nonetheless, if you know how to do it, inbox me. Shoot me a message. I'll be, open to hearing that. Thank you, Shan. I know, I appreciate y'all. Anyways, take care. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all and continue to do the work. Don't forget. Peace.